treasure. It's a large opening in an 1800 site. That's an old tree, I would say. I'm going to try to get my fingers on this camera so I can zoom in a little bit. Look at the base of that tree. Huge. Huge, huge, huge. Anyway, we're going to look under there, see what we can find. Well, this shows you that old memorial pennies. Memorials, I'm calling them memorials because I think I've always used the term Stinking Lincoln and Zinkin Lincoln. So I'm going to go back to memorial pennies, or just a penny. It's what is that? A 1989, under this huge, huge tree that looks like it's 200 years old. Anyway, we'll keep you digging. Okay, now I think things are looking up here under this old tree. I think Rich is zoomed in on something. It is not standard Stinking Lincoln. Oh my goodness, look at that, will you? Oh, can you see a date on it? It's got to be right there. It's right there.
71?
1871.
No, 1971. That's a Kennedy half. That's a Kennedy half.
I'm trying.
Yeah.
It's Kenny half, but it's something we hadn't found in a while, is it?
Thought it was
It's cool. Yeah, I thought it was going to be something like 1800s. But anyway, it's still a good find no matter what. There's hope around here. Kennedy half. See that? I can't get a better shot of it here for you.
That was a screaming signal too.
Yeah, I just thought you had something.
No, I mean it was. I thought it was.
Oh, it had to scream for this. It had to scream.
It was hardly deep.
Yeah. Oh well. We were just getting ready to leave. I think we might look around a little bit more just before we go. It's not 1800s, but it's the vintage of this area. I'll take it.
Well.
Alright, well, we're still here at this tree, this old tree, and I just dug up something. It's not a buckle, and some kind of a something got tacks on it, so it was nailed into. But I see some kind of pattern on it, I think. Ornate. So I don't know, it could be anything. It could be a place to slide your tags in on a drawer, you know, slide the tags in. Could be anything. Anyway, right on top. We'll let you know if I find something else. Rich just found a pretty cool item here. Nice little battle axe head. Axe head. Kind of cool. I had no idea the vintage again, but it's an axe head no matter what. Kind of neat. We'll get back with you. Okay, here we are at another hole. Rich just found a hammer.
Oh, you found that.
And I just found this. Oh. This is something different. I don't think this is a hammer, is it? Do you think it's
a hatchet?
He found a hatchet. This looks like a... you know what it might be used for?
It's like a giant chisel.
You know what it might be used for? Splitting. It might be used for splitting logs. You know what I'm saying? It looks like it could be a wedge for splitting logs. You think? It's heavy. I'm not going to carry it in my pocket right now. And I have no clue you know, what the vintage of this thing is. But I think that might be what it's for, splitting logs. It's heavy, so it's a piece of serious wedge. Anyway, interesting. Get back to it. Okay, I'm using a program called Maprika. You can get it free off the internet. Oops, I lost my signal. Hang on. I got it back. It's Maprika, and this happens to be a map that I made of this particular area, 1800s area. That flasher is where we're at, and there's a box next to it, and that's where there is a mansion. And they've built a park in this area where there used to be a mansion. It's a private property, and we've got permission here. Anyway, there's a map. I don't know, that doesn't work. But to the north of here, or north on the map anyway, upward is the right direction. There are some houses up there that were back at that time, and they had the workers living in those houses, and we're going to go up there and head up there, see what we find. Anyway, this is the area, and as you walk, of course, this thing follows you. It's a neat program called Maprika. Rich is out in the woods. There he is. I don't know if you can see him out there, but he's out there. We piddle here a little bit, and then we'll be on our way. Well, I was walking down this path. The path is supposedly this path that leads me to those shacks, and I happened across this batch of trees, a bunch of them, which I don't find often, with a vine that grows around the tree and causes the tree to well, you'll see, but it makes a really good material for walking canes or walking sticks. So anyway, I'll show it to you. Okay, this is, let me see, make sure I zoom it out. I thought I had it zoomed out. I guess I didn't. Anyway, this is the vine, grows up next to the tree, grows up and circles around the tree. Bush tree, I guess it's a tree, bush, whatever, and it grows in a circle. And what it'll do is it will crimp the tree so then it looks like this. Isn't this cool? We're at another location. It's an old school, and this is gymnasium side, and they've been doing some work here, preparing the ground for something, and I just discovered some right on top of the ground. Didn't even have to detect it. It is a buffalo nickel. It's a buffalo right on top. Oh, if I only could get a three-leg buffalo. That'd be nice. Indian head. See if it got a date. May not have a date. Let me see. No, I got a feeling it's not going to have a date on it. Don't see a date. But Indian head, I'll take it. Not too far from there, down here in the ground, pretty shallow, but remember this several inches have already been dug up. I think, yep, Indian, not an Indian. What am I saying, Indian? Wheat cent. Wheat cent. It is a 1940 something. 1941. Yeah, Yeah. I think it shows up there, 1941. Good reason to check your holes again. And I did. And I found another weedy. Another weedy. 1940. Looks like maybe 44. Yep, 1944. Well, that's interesting. I don't know why this is doing this, but anyway. Got himself another signal in the same hole, and it's another dime. Is it shinier?
No. No, not quite.
What
It's modern.
Modern dime. Okay. I had a sound that sounded good with my Tesoro Tejon, and I haven't looked at it, but I can see it. It's right here, and I'm sure it's a clad, and it is. It's a clad dime. Clad dime, and it is 2001. Wow, 2001. Here's a dig that I wasn't going to do. It was very iffy, very choppy. Dug it, and there's something down here, and it's vertical in the hole, and it's a nickel. It's interesting because see if I can't get a, oh, I scratched it. See, that's what happens when you're careless. It's 1975, but dad blame it, I scratched it. I hate it if I scratch it. I don't care what it is, even if it's a bottle cap. I don't want to scratch it. Because if I scratch a bottle cap, I would scratch a gold coin. Dad blame it. Oh well. Fortunately, it wasn't worth anything. Unless something happens between now and I leave. This is probably going to be my last dig for the day, and it's a memorial. The hole's not too deep, probably about 4 inches. Anyway, it's been a good day today. We've had a good time. It's starting to get chilly, and sun's going down, so we'll see you later.